Doug MPA back with another one. So, guys, there's a lot of single women out there, a lot of single women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And dating for men only gets better as you get older, guys. Doug MPA is 43 years old, and I can tell you it's a great time. Okay. But women, they don't realize until it's far too late that after 35,
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
it's only downhill from there. So I have this compilation of women on TikTok in their 40s complaining about the dating scene. And guys, I don't feel bad for them at all because all these women in their 20s, when they were young, attractive, had plenty of suitable men cross their path that wanted to date them, commit to them, and marry them. But what do they do instead of partnering with a man, guys? They went to school to get some BS degrees that aren't worth the paper that they're printed on, got a whole bunch of debt just to get into the workforce and work some job that's not going to make them any money. That's right. So we're going to get into this compilation. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this.
Dating in your 40s is really for the birds, because I really think my patients left when my kids left. Like, my patients must have packed their bags, walked out the door along with the kids, because I don't have it for none of these men out here.
Okay, first off, you see her teeth looking like a bear trap in there? Second off, she's posting a video on TikTok with these curlers in her hair. And then third,
you let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
She didn't talk about being divorced, none of that stuff. I guarantee you she's a single mom, guys. And she's out here just talking about these men out here. Get out of here.
If you ask me for my number and then you don't reach out, I'm blocking you. If all you say when you text me is, hey, good morning, what you doing? What you been up to? How you been? How was your day? I'm blocking you. If you expect me to chase you, I'm blocking you.
See, why do women like this act like they have some kind of leverage, guys? Why? That is the worst thing. Well, one of the worst things about modern women in 2024, especially single mothers, guys. Stay away from single mothers. Single mothers are the most delusional, entitled women in the dating market. Don't do it. I implore you guys. Listen to how she's talking.
If you initiated contact with me and it takes you longer than 2 to 3 days to respond, probably gonna get blocked.
Oh, darn, guys. Oh, no. She's gonna block you? Oh, what are we ever gonna do, guys?
I get a message from someone I exchanged numbers with on an app last night at 9:44. I'm well asleep by then. I get up at 5 a.m. and start working. So I didn't respond, nor do I really check my messages until after like 10 or 11 a.m., if that, here. Yes, I know, but I'm working. I'm a recruiter. I do back-to-back phone calls and emails all day long.
Of course she's a recruiter, guys. Of course she is. Women always go into these useless careers. HR, DEI, recruiter. These are the jobs that they're foregoing being with a man for, guys.
I get a message at 9:44 or 9:31 this morning, and I just now checked it, and it said, never mind, same person that sent me the message the night before. And I'm like, what? So I said, never mind, laugh out loud, what? And then I go to the app because it's my lunch hour, and hey, why not? And he has sent me a message that says, oh, still no response, take care. Then I go back and I actually read the thread, and I realize he's done that 3 times within 3 days because I didn't get back to him on his time.
See, once again, this is another woman acting like she has leverage out here. Okay? If you're in your 20s and you're attractive, you have all the options in the world, but these are women in their 40s. I think the red pill really needs to start talking about the fact that 40-year-old women and 50-year-old women swipe and navigate the dating apps like they're 20 years old. You should be lucky to be getting any matches at your age. You're almost 50 years old? Come on now.
Jesus H. Christ.
You got to be ready to be found by a guy. A guy in his 40s who's worth something. What? A guy any age who's worth something. If you match with him, ladies, you need to be prepared. When he asks you on a date or initiates contact, you need to answer back like your life depended on it. I just left it on red and went to sleep and woke up and wondered why. These are why women are single, guys, especially in their 40s.
You know, this is why I'm still single, people. It's shit like this. Like, no.
It's because you don't have basic and common decency. Is that why?
Can you say anxious attachment style or control freak? I need time to get back to you? Yeah. This is why I'm still single.
Listen to how these ladies are talking, guys. It's crazy out here.
Okay, so it's time for another installment of Dating Over 40.
First off, I'm just going to say it, guys. What happened to this woman's skin? Yikes, look at this. This is what happens when you tan too much. Ugh, yikes.
And this question is mostly for the guys. And ladies, I would like to know if this has ever happened to you. So, there have been several times that this has happened to me or to friends of mine. And I just need to know why, what the issue is.
Okay, we'll tell her, guys, won't we? Let's go.
So you meet somebody and you start talking and you're getting to know them or whatever, and you set up a date. And then the day of the date rolls around and something happens and they need to reschedule. No big deal. I mean, life happens, that's fine. But then it's kind of like, after that, it just kind of dwindles away to nothing. Or it can be like what happened to a girlfriend of mine not long ago, is that she had a date with this guy and they were supposed to meet and then he just didn't show up at all. Like,
Okay, I can answer this question, guys. When you get older, especially guys, all you young guys listen to this, when you hit 35, the world opens up. If you get a highly valued skill, a highly valued trade, or a highly valued education, and you hit 35, guys, I'm telling you, you just enter a whole different dimension. Wait till you grow salt and pepper in your beard, guys. I'm telling you. So you have to deal with being curbed until then. So you're curbed all the way through your 20s. Everything she's complaining about and everything that these women say that men do in their 30s and 40s, guess who we learned it from? Women. We don't do anything to women that hasn't been done to us. They just hate it when we do it to them, guys. Tell me I'm lying.
did not come at all. And then tried to make her feel bad about it. Why? Why can't people just be honest? What happened to that part of being a decent person?
Why couldn't you, when you were in your 20s, curbing all those guys, why couldn't you be honest? Instead of a guy asking you on a date and then the day of you saying, oh, something came up, my cat got sick. We learned all these tactics from women, guys, and they hate when we do it back to them.
I would rather somebody just look at me and go, no, sis, you are not my type. It's not going to work. Then just be a douche. I mean,
And here's the thing. A lot of women can't handle rejection. You've seen it on social media where a guy rejects a woman and she gets all upset, yelling, screaming, makes a scene. That's why, guys, don't be afraid to ghost women. Don't be afraid to do it. Why deal with the headache? Or do it by text message. Because here's the thing. Women wanted equality, give it to them. Give everything that you got in your 20s back to them when you turn 35 and 45, guys.
I mean, just be honest and upfront. Why do men, and I'm sure women do that too. I'm not saying women don't do that. I'm just saying from my point of view, I'm talking about why do men do this. Anybody want to give me any insight? Anybody want to tell me why? Explain that to me. What it is, what happens, what the problem is. Help me out.
This is just another example of women feeling entitled. A lot of women feel entitled to decency, respect, closure, and explanation. Men don't owe them anything. Nothing, guys. You don't owe these women anything. Think of all the times that you got curbed, ghosted. A woman didn't show up on a date, and then you try to call her, or you see her at a party or at a function in a couple of weeks, and she acts like nothing happened. What are you upset for? Give these women everything they gave you when you were young, guys, and don't feel bad about it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.